If you guys would like to get yourself some official Simpzy merchandise, check out my Spreadshirt link in the description below for t-shirts, hoodies, mugs and cups. If you do make a purchase, send me a photo on Twitter and I will retweet it. But regardless, let's get stuck into the video. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? It's official. Alexis Sanchez has signed for Manchester United from Arsenal. Jose Mourinho himself has just confirmed it, and he signed for Manchester United. So guys, welcome back to some more official player transfers on the channel. If you'd like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below your feedback and any other sort of transfers that I might have missed here and their official transfers. So in today's video, we're going to be running through Alexis Sanchez's stats, and then we're going to be talking a little bit of football a bit later, how he's going to fit into this Manchester United squad, and quite honestly just laugh at Arsenal. So Alexis Sanchez was born in Chile. He's 29 years of age now. He stands at 5'6", so not the tallest of persons, but he's still a very competent footballer. Size doesn't matter, apparently. Anyway, it's what you do with it. Right, his playing position is a forward and a winger. Obviously, he had his youth career from 2004 to 2005 in Chile, of course. Then he had made his big move to Serie A, playing for Udinese. I used to love watching. I actually remember watching Sanchez back in the day at Udinese in that squad. There was a lot of good players like Del Piero. I can't think of the other. Di Natale, that was it. Di Natale used to play for Udinese, that was it. I used to quite like watching them play together. 2006 to 2011, played 95 games for the Italian side and scored 20 goals. He did go back on loan to Chile, going to Colo, I think that's how you say it, 32 games, 5 goals. Then he went to River Plate on loan from 2007 to 2008. And then, after those 23 games and 4 goals, he caught the eye of Pep Guardiola's Barcelona from 2011 to 2014. He played 88 games for the Catalans and scored 39 goals. And then everything went downhill. He might have had a couple of FA Cups to his name, but however, he signed from Arsenal in 2014, played 122 matches, scored 60 goals for the Gunners, and now he's officially signed for Manchester United. As a Manchester United supporter, I'm just so delighted to see him at the club. Absolute phenomenal player at the top at his game. 29 years of age, like I mentioned before. He is just absolutely the peak of his career. He's at the pinnacle, and he's just raring to go. So let's have a quick look at his national team stats. He did elect to play for Chile in 2006. Played 119 games and has scored 39 goals for Chile. I just thought I'd quickly go through his club honours as well, because some of you might not be aware as such. So obviously he did play for River Plate, like I mentioned. He did win the Premier Division in Argentina, and then in Chile as well, he managed to win it once. For Barcelona, he did win the La Liga from 2012 to 2013. 2011, he won the Copa del Rey. He did win the Super Cup for España in 2011-2013. So he's got a hell of a lot more accolades at Barcelona by playing less games. He won the UEFA Super Cup in 2011, and he also won the FIFA Club World Cup in 2011 as well. He did get awarded a medal. Now at Arsenal, he only has 3 honours to his names. 2 FA Cups, 2014 to 15, and obviously 2016-2017. So no Premier League titles, of course. And he did win the FA Community Shield, which I'm not really going to count. But the thing is, right, the FA Cup is the highest domestic trophy in the Premier League. I think it's very important if you can get a couple of those in your belt. But over 120 matches, I don't think so. International honours stats-wise for Chile, his home country, he did win the Copa America in 2015-2016 and came runner-up in the 2017 FIFA Confederations Cup. And when he was back in the day in 2007 in the under-20s, he did finish 3rd place in the under-20s FIFA World Cup. Okay guys, so that was Alexis Sanchez's stats. Now we're going to run through just a bit of football talk about Alexis Sanchez joining of course, Manchester United. Just talking generally. Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts and opinions of Alexis Sanchez joining Manchester United. And also, please take my Arsenal digs with a pinch of salt. I just love rumming it into him a bit, especially now when Arsene Wenger said he will not be selling any of his top players to Manchester United after that Robin van Persie saga. And now Alexis Sanchez will go, and more than likely Ozil as well will be leaving the club. So I would like to see Alexis Sanchez play with a 3 up top, play in a 3 up top with Anthony Martial on the left. Even though I love Marcus Rashford, I just feel like he's got a couple more years, Anthony Martial, just ahead of him. But I would love to play Martial on the left, Lukaku up top, and I really would like to see Alexis Sanchez play on that right-hand side. Cut in and out, really play as that sort of second striker, coming in and helping Romelu Lukaku in the box. Maybe even flipping it to like a 4-4-2. That might be better, because I feel like on the right-hand side, there hasn't been much consistency. Like Mkhitaryan's time at Manchester United has been inconsistent, but he scored some cracking goals. There was that scissor offside scorpion kick thing that he didn't he, once, where he flicked it over the back. But we just really haven't found a rhythm, like with that left-hand side. Obviously, we've got Anthony Martial and Rashford absolutely hammering it home, just trying to jostle for that position. But Mickey and Mata haven't really stood their authority and placed in the squad, and I think Alexis Sanchez can play really quite well. I love Alexis Sanchez when he played for Arsenal. I used to really love him when he started the press with the build-up. Also, I go on about this all the time on the channel, about language in football and how it's just so key, and I love that Manchester United have this French contingent that we're building. Also, I try to build it in my career modes as well, trying to put a little bit of realism in. Obviously, we've got Romelu Lukaku up front, who speaks French. We've got Anthony Martial, Paul Pogba. We've got Eric Bailly as well, just to name a few of the French players there. But there's also a really nice Spanish contingent, because language is so key. Communication is key in football, and especially if we play Alexis Sanchez on that right-hand side. Who plays on the right-hand side for Manchester United? Valencia, who's absolutely been bombing it and bossing it in the Premier League. He was my Team of the Year pick for the right-back slot. Valencia has been awesome for Manchester United, and Mourinho absolutely loves him. He loves having an aggressive right-back. He either has Mourinho, especially when he's days at Inter, he always likes to have an aggressive fullback there. He likes to have at least a left-back, a centre-back, the 2 centre-backs stay defensive, and then pretty much one right back or left back, just with free reign to push up, and I can just see an abundance of goals if Valencia is bombing up there to Sanchez, speaking Spanish, whipping it into the box to Lukaku, and Martial, the French-speaking side on the left. It would work very, very well. But man, oh man, what were Arsenal thinking to let Alexis Sanchez and Ozil run down their contract so low? The thing is, right, if anyone was going to just outright buy Alexis Sanchez, maybe even last year, even at the start, it would have cost them well over £100,000. And what the problem is now, how the hell are Arsenal going to get an Ozil and a Sanchez replacement? In this market, it could potentially probably cost around 200 million, or potentially 300 million. They're not going to be able to do it. They might have their brand new stadium paid off, but they're not going to have. They're just going to tumble down the ladder, and I would hate to be an Arsenal supporter at the moment. Wenger definitely has to leave. He probably should have left a good year ago, if I'm being honest, but I'll leave that to the Arsenal fans. Also, guys, if you haven't gone and checked out my Manchester United career mode on FIFA 18, I actually signed Alexis Sanchez in Season 1, Episode 8, and I've done 3 seasons already. The clips you are watching were in the UEFA Champions League final in Season 3, where we managed to beat PSG, and Sanchez for Manchester United scored a hat-trick. If Manchester United in the next 2 years get into the Champions League final and Alexis Sanchez scores a hat-trick and they win, I'll run down the street naked and film it. That's my prediction there. I did predict the Neymar saga and transfer back in March using the FIFA 18 engine. If you haven't gone and checked out that video, I do recommend it as well. I used the transfer rumor wheel. If you guys remember that sort of series back in the day. Yeah, I got that right. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Stay tuned for more FIFA 18 content on the channel. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just going looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Reus